Well, good morning to you. Top of the morning. Trying to get a jump on the day here before the world wakes up and gets in my way. How's that sound? It's a little chilly out today. Oh, anyway, I was doing a little snooping around, and like most YouTubers, I believe, I have subscribed to a number of other YouTube channels. One of them I subscribe to is this fellow here. His channel is Seveny Freeze. It's a little play on words. If you don't get it, oh well, you're not missing a lot. Anyway, he'd taken the time to post a video the other day about solar weather and predictions, or space weather. It's kind of an interesting topic, and like most things, has its controversies. And to be really honest, I don't pay a terrible lot of attention to this, even though I probably should. It probably would save me some grief and time, but there's only so many hours in a day. You only got so many wrinkles in your brain to store information, I figure. And I figure if I know where to get some information, I can let it be stored there as opposed to storing it myself. He'd come across this channel here by this woman's name is Tamitha Skov, and she has a rather interesting job. She gathers data and makes sense of solar weather or space weather. So just for fun, I went over and took his recommendation. You can go to his channel, and you can find her channel down here, and we'll just pop over there. And according to the Seveny Freeze channel, has a number of rather impressive educational achievements over here, which is really interesting. Anyway, her channel basically is kind of making sense, or telling the rest of us bulbs, at least for me anyway, what's going on with the sun and what some of these things mean.
Hi, I'm Tamitha Skov.
And she goes through it. I won't wreck it. Anyway, I found this rather interesting, so just for fun, I posted a question. I just very politely said, hi, greetings. Could you tell me where I can find some basic information on how the sun affects radio shortwave? And she had the time to reply, apparently pretty early in the morning. And you can go to her channel, to this one here, although I will show you what we've retrieved here. And very much appreciate her taking the time to and I'll put these links on the YouTube video. It'll be up there with the little description. And this is some information I already knew, but I was hoping to find some really good information to share with others. And hopefully I'll find some new information that I didn't know about. I figure somebody that's made a career out of this probably knows way more than somebody that tinkers with it passively and doesn't pay that much attention to it. One of the things I did learn from her channel, and I never thought about, was she'd mentioned that solar storms and flares and all these things that come boiling out of the sun, for those of you that think the sun is a big shiny ball and marvel at its awesome shininess every morning, like the majority of us, it's quite active. And there's some rather amazing photography. She has some amazing photography on her channel. And it's a very active part of our solar system. And this here kind of explains how solar weather affects things on the Earth, and what the different layers or regions are. And it's some pretty good basic information, which is exactly what I was hoping to obtain. Something that's kind of well thought together and hopefully not covered with too many ads. And why this isn't working, I don't know. There it is. There's the rest of it. And this is going to be a good article. I'm going to sit down and read this. Oh, it's got more than 2 pages, so we're off to a good start. Man, this is huge. This is really great. Oh yeah, we get some good stuff here. Oh yeah, well, I'll wreck that for you. She also had posted a second link. There we are. Apparently there's some interesting information on, this is a kind of a little division or pocket of NOAA, and I'll post this link that she provided. Oh, this is cool. This kind of shows how, looks like, let's see here, we switched to old man mode here. Oh, there we go. What do we got? Conditions in the D region. Anyway, one of the things she'd mentioned, I got drifting off here, was that solar weather or space weather can affect GPS. And I never even thought about that at all. So that was some really great info. And she also mentioned how it kind of some of these things affect amateur radio or shortwave radio. That I knew. But it's always good to refresh the old brain box and learn something. It never hurts, doesn't cost anything. And this looks like you can... And there's a lot of gab about solar weather and prediction charts and all sorts of things. So this is one of the great things about YouTube. You know, someone that spent a lot of time and made a career out of a field and taken the time to make a channel. You know, there's a lot of work to all this stuff. You know, this is a 4-minute video, but I bet there's more than 4 minutes worth of work there. And the really great thing is, if you're polite, you can ask a question, and, you know, like I said, she took the time to respond to me, which is really super. And you can get some good information back and kind of tap into that knowledge. You know, somebody spent a lot of time investigating all this stuff and, you know, taking a lot of tests and throwing a lot of cash dollars at this and probably running up their college, you know, what do I say? I don't know. Their bill for college. And then they take the time to share this stuff. So if you have a chance, you might want to pop over to either of these channels and take a good look at it. There's a ton of stuff here. This is interesting too, under, you know, the about on these channels. I don't think I've ever seen anybody that had so much information crammed in there. There's some really great stuff in there. There's enough stuff for you know, a couple months, at least for me. I'm a slow reader. I like to understand what I'm reading, and I don't know, one of my little quirks is I'll get to reading something, you know, I don't know, let's, you know, we'll go back here, and I'll start exploring, and it'll take you, you know, who knows where. This is all very interesting. Again, thank you for thank Tamitha for, or it's yeah. Okay, so there we go. I'm drifting off here. I'm thinking about something else, and the video's ending. Thanks for stopping by. Take it easy.